So today is a uni day. I didn't vlog from the morning from waking up, apologies, but you guys know what it's like to wake up, have a shower, get ready and get going, innit? I'm actually in the library. As you can see from the previous video or from the bit before this, it's actually empty. It's just getting up to 9 a.m. and a uni day for my course, and I think maybe for other courses because nobody is here, but it starts at 10 a.m. to help people get in because of traffic and all that stuff. But in a way, whenever I get here for 10, trying to get here for 10, I am late. So I always aim to get here half an hour early or an hour early. And today I aim to get here an hour early just so I can do some work before my uni day begins. So yeah, check out this room. So it's got a whiteboard, it's got this yellowish table and chairs and stuff. The reason I was so excited to come into this room is because it's a private room, but it reminds me of my first uni. I went to Brunel University initially studying physiotherapy. One day I'll tell you guys my story. I made amazing friends, and me and my friends would go and meet up in this building, and the building, like literally kind of, the rooms looked like this room. It had table, it had chairs, it had a whiteboard, and often we'll be doing our revision and learning before exams or anything. Like, it was literally our chance to get to know each other and build, like, it just helped us build amazing relationships. So I'm sitting in this room and I'm just thinking about my friends. Shout outs to Ish. I know Ish is definitely watching. ABL might be watching. Candice, Joyce, Priscilla, Catherine, Milvet, Jonathan, Bethany. There's so many. I've got Ola. There's so many, yeah, but these are like the people who I'd be in that place with, innit? I don't think necessarily Ola, but Ola's my G, so I know Ola's watching. Anyway, I just miss my friends right now.
Because I still haven't watched it. Did you get the Did you see that email they sent this morning about knowing what to post on social media?
Baby's been born, start the clock. So I'm just gonna dry baby, prevent hypothermia, place baby in a warm dry towel, closer to me, ideally. Okay. So assessing baby's colour, tone, breathing and heart rate. So baby's not breathing and the heart rate is below 60. So first I'm going to make sure baby's head is in a neutral position, clearing that airway, make sure he's in the tongue, and then I am going to place the mask at the crook of the cleft or crook of the chin to the bridge of the nose. Oh, it's a good fit. Okay, so I'm going to attach that to the bag mask, and then just make sure it's in the right position again, and then I'm going to hold it in place with holding baby in a neutral position, and then I'm going to go in with 5 inflation breaths. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. So assessing baby's colour, tone, breathing, heart rate and chest rise this time. There was chest rise, but the breathing is below 60, so I'm going to go in with inflation breaths. So placing the mask in the right position again, neutral position, 1, and so inflation breaths are 15 breaths over 30 seconds. No? 15
ventilation breaths.
15 ventilation breaths. Yeah.
You said inflation breaths.
Oh, yeah. 15 ventilation breaths. Thank you. Come on, Bahani, come on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and 15. Hey guys, literally en route home. I had to rush off. I've got a meeting later I need to prepare for, so currently at the train. But as my friends know me, I like to use all my time productively. I'm going to be going over my dissertation on my journey home, but for now I'll go over bits that I haven't told you about. So the last session was newborn resuscitation. Yeah, I've got a video on that. My first video on this channel is there already, and I did a little video, even though you can hear me getting a bit muddled up, but a little video right before this clip. But what I did differently and what I learned about was the maneuvers to perform if we don't see any chest rise. So essentially in newborn resuscitation, we are checking the baby's colour, the baby's tone, which is how, like, its muscles, like, is it limp, can it move, like, do you know what I mean? Colour, tone, breathing, and the heart rate. So if the heart rate is below 60 and we haven't seen chest rise, so that means the baby is not breathing, after we have given 5 inflation breaths, so 5 breaths to inflate the lungs, what we would move on to is additional maneuvers. So the first one we do, we're trying to make things less as invasive as possible, as we know it's a baby. Babies are delicate. So the first thing we do is a jaw thrust, and it's essentially you're holding onto, it's hard to do on myself, but I'll just explain it. Holding onto baby's face, making sure it's in a neutral position, yeah, with your thumbs kind of holding onto the face, and then your grip is going to be at the jaw, to just hold up the jaw securely and properly. And as you're doing that, you get your colleague to help you, and your colleague will place the mask over the baby's nose in the same way that I explained in a previous video. So at the cleft of the chin or crook of the chin to the bridge of the nose, and then the colleague will, so then you will hold on to the mask with your thumbs that are holding on to the baby's face, and then your colleague will let go. So essentially you've got the head in a jaw thrust position, and you've got the mask over the face, in it, over the mouth, over the nose. And this is just to get a better position to give the baby some oxygen, to clear the lungs of fluid. Because with babies, we're focusing on clearing the fluid in the lungs, and we're not too focused about the heart, because we know the heart's been beaten and it's a fresh heart, it's fine. With adult cardiac arrest, you're focused on the heart. With babies, we're focused on the lungs and clearing that lung of fluid. Inflation breaths are that inflation breath that you give, you just give one, is to clear the lungs of fluid. So the next maneuver would be inserting the Goodell airways. And you do this in a specific way. I'm sorry, I don't have the equipment with me, but I'll just explain it. So basically, you have to measure the Goodell airway from the mid-lip to the jaw, to where the jaw is. So you measure it and to see which one fits correctly. And then after that, you have to use a laryngoscope. So make sure the laryngoscope has batteries and a light, and you face the laryngoscope. They said put in a shoe position. So let's say this is the laryngoscope, this is the leg bit, and this is the foot. So this is a shoe position. Very weird, strange, I know, but hopefully one day I can show you guys with the equipment. So then you use the bottom of the laryngoscope so the head is still in that position. Use the bottom of the laryngoscope, you hold onto, use your pinky finger or a finger to just secure and hold onto the lip, and then use the laryngoscope to insert it into the mouth to depress the tongue. So you're essentially putting the tongue down. Don't twist the laryngoscope because it's a blade that's on it and you can harm the baby. So literally straight and then down. And if you're moving, you can move the whole thing but not twist it. The technique I used was I put it towards the left and then I depressed the tongue from an angle, and that helped me to do it. Once you have depressed the tongue and you can clearly see the oropharynx, which is the airway, then you insert the Goodell airway that you had measured. There'll be space for you to insert it, you put it in. After it's securely in, then you remove the laryngoscope. And then from there, you can give an inflation breath again. So yeah, we are going to be practicing it. So when we do practice, I'll record more content on that. It is a part of newborn resuscitation. So it's not just the simple thing that I showed you guys in the first video, even though that wasn't simple. But there's much more to it, because if the baby's not breathing, you can't come and be giving them chest compressions and ventilation breaths because there's still fluid in their lungs. There could be something obstructing. What I didn't mention was that once you put the laryngoscope in, you can see the oropharynx clearly. You would be able to see if there's an obstruction. So if there's blood, if there's fluid, you can use the catheter to remove it. So yeah, that is it. That is all. I will tell you guys about PPH as well, maybe in another video, because this has been a very long one, hasn't it? So yeah, that has been my uni day.